first, the president sending a stern warning to Europe and the Middle East, trying to keep peace negotiations from falling apart. So this morning, Russia is activating its nuclear-capable missile system after threats it would ramp up strikes in retaliation for a drone attack on President Vladimir Putin's home. This is a move Russia is blaming on Ukraine. President Trump also says hell could come to both Hamas and Iran after talking to Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu about the ceasefire in Gaza. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey has more from the White House. So, Tom, good morning. A busy day on deck. How is the president responding to this attack on Putin's home?
Hey, Kelly, good morning from the White House. Well, we know President Donald Trump spoke over the phone with Russian leader Vladimir Putin about these Russian claims that the Ukrainian military launched attack drones towards a presidential residence inside Russia. The president saying both he and Putin are very angry.
He said he was attacked. That's no good. That's no good. You know, it's a delicate period of time. This is not the right time. It's one thing to be offensive, because they were offensive. It's another thing to attack his house.
Russia claims Ukraine launched over 90 long-range attack drones aiming for Putin's presidential home in northwest Russia. Russia says each drone got shot down and reported no injuries or damage, but threatened retaliation strikes. Ukrainian president on the other side of this, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, accuses Russia of lying, saying on X, quote, "This alleged residence strike story is a complete fabrication intended to justify additional attacks against Ukraine." And of course, this all comes after Zelenskyy said the U.S. offered security guarantees for up to at least 15 years to deter Russia from invading again after meeting with President Trump at Mar-a-Lago. These negotiations remain very sensitive on trying to end this war in Europe, Kelly, and we know that in early January, Zelenskyy will be meeting with European allies to finalize those security agreements with those other countries. Kelly?
Yeah, and at the same time, Tom, the president also meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He had some pretty harsh words for Iran and Hamas there.
That's right. Harsh words and a stark warning coming from President Donald Trump, saying that future strikes could happen targeting Iran if Iran tries to rebuild its nuclear program. And for our viewers at home, think back to earlier this year, because those comments come after the U.S. Struck multiple Iranian nuclear enrichment sites earlier this year.
I hope they're not trying to build up again, because if they are, we're going to have no choice but very quickly to eradicate that buildup.
President Trump discussed the Gaza ceasefire plan with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday. He promised hell to pay for Hamas if it doesn't disarm as part of this agreement. We will also note, too, that this tension with Iran continues to grow, Kelly, because the president of Iran recently saying that the country remains in a full-scale war with the United States, Israel, and Europe.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.